Hey everyone, and welcome to Isms by Josie. Today we're going to be doing part 2 of our Happy Valentine's Day design using Builder Gel. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in, and for my new viewers, please consider subscribing, share, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and click on that notification bell for future videos. So picking up where we left off last video, I did the shaping and the background color for this design, and today I'm going to be doing the design for my Happy Valentine's Day nails. So I'm taking Born Pretty stamping plate BPL020, and I'm taking this lattice rose stamp, and I'm going to be applying this to my pinky, ring, and thumb nail. And once I do that, I'm going to clean up the edges with some nail cleanser and a brush. And I'm going to be doing this 2 times to fill the whole nail. So when doing this, you just want to make sure that you line up the stamp, which is why I kind of been hesitating and thinking I got it and resetting again. I just want to make sure that I get it all lined up. So after I cure that, I'm going to be patting this Born Pretty pearlized powder gently onto the nail so that it sticks onto the stamp that we had placed. So you want to make sure that you really nail cleanse the nail underneath it so that the powder does not stick on. I'm taking this brush and I'm applying a good amount of pressure on it and trying to brush it on all 4 sides of the nail. If you feel like the powders are still sticking to the places that you do not want the powders to be on, you can go in with a detail brush and nail cleanser and wipe it off. So I'm going to repeat this step with the middle and index finger. However, I'm going to take this stamp that we used here. We used these 2 stamps on the short nail hand side. I always screw that up. So we're going to stick with the theme and use these 2. On these nails, I'm going to wipe off the excess. I just want to have the shape of the heart on top of the void, and to do that I'm going, I don't know if you saw it, I lined up both nails together to get the exact size for the heart so that they're all even Steven, and I'm just checking here again the size of this heart. And that's probably the easiest way to make sure you're getting the same size. And I'm just cleaning up these edges here. So after I cure that, I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the other nails and pat down gently the pearlized powder. This is a small section, so I only need to focus on the heart. And I'm going to go in with my brush and do what I did before and apply a decent amount of pressure to get all that pearlized powder off. So I'm going in with my Shany striping polish, and I'm going to line the sides of this void with this purple glitter color. I wanted to do that to further define that this is a cutout void, and I wanted the side walls to be accentuated with this glitter. So while I let that dry, I'm going to work on my thumb, ring, and pinky. I'm going to just show my thumbnail today. I am putting some gummy jelly on the intersections of this lattice, and we're going to alternate some purple rhinestones with clear rhinestones. On my ring finger, I did the same technique of putting gummy jelly onto the intersections of the lattice, but I did a full purple rhinestones on there, and then for my pinky I did the same. However, I used clear rhinestones on that. So this thumbnail is a combination of the 2. I loved these 2 colors against this background, so I wanted to use them, and I'll show you what they look like. So I'm putting a thin layer of the Shany and I'm gently brushing it on because there is such a small amount of gummy jelly. I don't want to wipe it off the intersections of the lattice. So I'm going to come in and like I said, I'm just going to alternate the colors of clear and purple. So I'm just going down the row here and starting with the clear, and then I'm just going to go in between with the purple. And I love that these are two different sizes because it's giving it, I wouldn't say depth, but it's definitely giving some variety in size and color. And I love these two colors together. And it's keeping with the theme. I have my purple background with my pearlized stamp on top. I mean, it's really faint, but for me in person, it's really beautiful to see. So as I said in my previous videos, I mean, as far as having fun and showing you these designs, ultimately, I designed my nails for myself. So I love to, you know, enjoy them for the week and yeah, just live with them for a week and see sometimes the amazing work that I do. Sometimes I'm like, oh my god, I did that. It's crazy. Um, but we're all talented here, and you guys are also putting out some amazing designs, and I think it's crazy what we do. I mean, once upon a time, I was doing a video every 2 weeks because I think I was doing a full set, and I didn't want to waste product and do a design for 1 week. I was doing the regular 2 weeks because I was filling in this and that, and then it slowly evolved to a video a week, and sometimes we get a lot of them like we did in December. So it's crazy to look back and be like, oh my gosh, I did all that. So after you finish the thumb, ring, and pinky nail, I'm going to go back to the index and middle finger, and I wanted to do these scrolls. So last year, in last year's video, I'll put it at the end of this one here. If you want to take a look at it, I did the same color. I did a heart shape cutout on my ring finger, and then I did black scrolls throughout the nail. So this year I'm going to be sticking with my white theme, and I'm going to be doing scrolls with the sheer white gel polish. And I'm finding it amazing because I think I remember how I was doing in last year's video, and I was not steady and confident with my line work. And I've come a long way because I was just grabbing little dots of gel polish and just, you know, finding a spot and dragging it down like this, and there you go, it's a scroll. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so easy. And I felt good about it. So definitely practice makes perfect. And I definitely can see the growth internally, mentally. Obviously, you can see it in my videos. I mean, not that I would like to say it, but dang, those videos from a year ago, my nails were thick, and I was like, oh gosh, I did that. Um, but now I feel a lot more confident in what I'm doing, and sometimes I screw up here and there, but you know, it's all a learning process, and there's plenty of more designs that you can end up screwing up. No, like you could end up doing and learning from as well. So it's amazing. And when I do those like end of the year collages, or yeah, I guess is it a collage or what is that thing? Slideshow. And I see all the designs that I've done over time. I mean, yeah, like I said, you can definitely see the growth of technique and design. Things get a little more complicated like this one, so it's always nice to look back and realize the work that you put out. So I'm trying to make this even, and I know it's not. It's not perfect, but I'm not sweating it. I think, yeah, a year ago I probably would have been like, oh my gosh, I gotta wipe it off. It's not the same. But screw that. I'm just gonna have it as is. Now, I'm doing this in sections, and then I'm curing this as I go because I don't want to mess up what I already designed. So you want to make sure if you're doing a long piece like this, do it in sections, cure it, and then move on to the next section. So it's good that I have my nails next to each other like this, so I can always check my work and make sure that these guys are symmetrical. I did notice at the end of drawing my scrolls that the middle finger has a wider gap from the heart than on my index finger. So I'll end up going back in and filling out the empty spaces. But this is very inspirational to me. Now I feel like doing a design strictly of scrolling. So leave a comment below. Let me know if you would like to see that, like a nail design solely based around scrolling. I will tell you that it looks very complicated in picture if you don't know how to do it. But then once you learn how to do scrolling, it's really fun. It's almost like Tetris in a way, because you look at an empty spot and you say to yourself, okay, I want to put a scroll here. And then you do move on to the next empty spot and you do the same and you keep doing it and doing it until you fill up the whole space. Obviously, there's some designs where you don't want to fill the whole nail and you just want to do a side or a corner or something subtle like that. So I can definitely show you how to do stuff like that. Just let me know. So I'm adding to my scrolls just dots. It's always nice to add some accents here and there, and I thought these dots would be nice to add to the design. So just to match everything else, I'm going to take my Born Pretty pearlized powder and I'm going to just rub some of the powder over what I did. Now I'm doing this because I want to make sure that the powder adheres to the sticky layer of the white gel polish and not the rest of the nail. It should come off, but because the detailing is so fine, if it does stick to the background nail, I can't go back in with a detail brush and nail cleanse it off because that would be a super major headache. So I would definitely consider doing something like that to apply your powders rather than just using the eyeshadow applicator that it normally comes with. Okay, so after I finished that, I left a decent amount of gap around both hearts because I'm going to line each heart with some rhinestones. Now, when I was doing this, I just realized after the first nail here, the index finger, that I lined this with the lower heart with the clear rhinestones is what I wanted to do color-wise, but I pulled out a larger size and I wanted to pull that out because it matched the size of the purple rhinestones. So, once I completed this nail, I realized that I chose the smaller ones that I put onto the lattice nails, and I was just so upset. I mean, it looks nice still, but I was unhappy with you can see the size difference. So but that's just me. I think at the end of the day, it all looked nice. I just wish I used the larger rhinestones, which are on the top left corner there, not being touched at all dumped out. That I'm still gonna have to put away. And I use these small ones a lot, so I definitely didn't want to waste all these tiny clear rhinestones on doing this. So I was so bummed. And then I was like, oh, they will never know. I can do the other nail with the larger clear rhinestone, but you all know someone's gonna see it. So I said, screw it, and I ended up using the tiny rhinestones for the other nail as well. Oh well. Anyway, so for the top part, I'm going to line it with the purple. So it's going to be like a flip-floppy thing. Because I lined the void with that purple glitter, I went around with it with the clear rhinestones. And because the inside of the upper heart is that white stamp with the powders, I'm going to line it with the purple rhinestones. I don't know. So that's just how I design things. It might be a little crazy, but I try to switch it up. It's nice to break up the monotony of a design sometimes because it uses the same color all the way or the same stamps. I just like to differentiate each nail, which is why like I had the pinky and the clear rhinestones, the ring finger with the purple rhinestones, and then I mixed both on the thumbnail. I don't know if that's my ramble on how I design. But yeah, so I'm doing the other nail now, and like I said, kicking myself because I didn't use the right size. But I'm going to continue on with this tiny clear rhinestones here. And I'll leave a link in the description below, but it came in a little packet, so I emptied out probably 3/4 of the packet. So I really don't have much left of this, especially after this design. So hopefully I can get away with using them sparingly. In future designs. And I also do the same thing with the pixie crystals. Like I love them so much. Then rather than just go out and buy another packet, I just try to save them for a rainy day, a really nice rainy day. So I don't know. But there lies the challenge, though, because, like I probably said this in videos from like last year, I like to use up all the stuff that I have before I end up getting new stuff. However, like I said, this Christmas holiday, I got away with getting things. But so the challenge there is to be able to switch it up knowing that you're going to use the same thing. So hopefully I've been able to give you a variety of designs knowing that you've seen the same colors and same charms. And so anyway, I'm taking some cuticle oil and rubbing it onto each nail. Y'all know what's coming up next. And this has been a long awaited for my 2-part series. For my Happy Valentine's Day nails. And this is the end result. I love this color. I mean, not green shades are my favorite, but I love this color. I love using it for a lot of things. Here's the hearts put together. So cute. And we're going to do a close-up of this. Yeah, I'm going to stagger it so it gives you that really cool, like one side this color, the other side that color. Can you imagine doing this all day? Like just staring at your nails and just messing with the hearts. Here's a close-up. Those scrolls are so amazing. Like this whole thing is just covered in, it looks like lacing or scrolls or whatever. But it's so shiny that the light is just reflecting far too much. In person, it's so crisp, and those scrolls are to die for. So I wish I had, like, you know, real life vision or recording. I don't know. How cute is that? And here, if you look at the sides, this is all the scroll work that I did. It's crazy. Crazy good. And those are my nails. So thank you so much for watching. This is Isms by Josie. Please share, like, and subscribe for future videos. And join me again next time where I believe... Oh, it's a short nail hand side next week. So I'm good because the week after, finally going to do the acrylic. Well, thank you so much again, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.